Hello everyone, and welcome to a Lazy Sunday stream. We're going to be fighting Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth once again. We're on the Xbox. Looks like we still have room in the session if you want to join. Of course, we're going to be doing farm tracking like we normally do, and that's why I have a hunting horn on my back. Go ahead and put on my headphones real fast. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone. Alright. Alright, we got more people joining. How many people we have? Okay. We have enough to get started, probably. Let's go ahead and grab... Actually, we're going to remove all of our items. Okay, the items are empty. Enter name here says, what do you think, Gameconomist? What are you guys talking about? I'm trying to see what you're talking about. Oh, are you guys still arguing about Extreme Behemoth versus Ancient Leshen? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get a session started, or a siege started. Gameconomist, serious question. If Behemoth was to go after Ancient Leshen, would he win, or would he also burn down the forest? Good question. Behemoth versus Ancient Leshen. Well, Behemoth has the Ecliptic Meteor. Can the Ancient Leshen live through the Ecliptic Meteor? That would be the real question. Please notice me, Gameconomist Senpai. How's it going, not David? Thanks for joining the stream. It's your boy. You guys are funny. Let's go ahead and eat. We're going to eat for more stamina. My empty Nerf gun won't kill me. How many people we have now? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we still have room for more people. Oh, I think my cat just disconnected my Xbox from... Hold on. I gotta go kick her off my Xbox. I don't know why she does that. Come here, cat. There it goes. My cat likes to lay on my Xbox, and she actually unplugs the wire that goes up to the TV. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys excited for Game of Thrones? I'm excited. Tom asks what hunting horn I'm using. This is the Paolumu hunting horn. We just want a hunting horn with the Scoutfly range up. That's all. Nothing special. Why do some players have orange names and some have green names in the player list? That's a great question. I don't know. True, Ancient Leshen does have Bird Bomb, but Bird Bomb can actually be survived, if you didn't know that. If you just have enough defense and health, you can survive Bird Bomb. You can't survive Ecliptic Meteor. You have to be able to dodge it, or... I don't know, maybe you could make an argument that Ancient Leshen would just teleport? Maybe Ancient Leshen would just teleport.
You ready?
Since apparently you can jump the Ecliptic Meteor, maybe you could just teleport the Ecliptic Meteor. Grab this bitter bug. Whoa, okay, that's the end of my route for me. Oh, he did the same move.
I'm ready.
Grab this large barrel.
Look!
The orange name is for players who have done the HR 100 quest. Oh, interesting. Alright, we'll go ahead and start collecting these tracks. Sniff, sniff. Don't mind me, just sniffing Kulve Taroth's feet. Definitely not a creep. We're gonna go ahead and drop this on her, in case it does help. Grab this footprint. Come on, you butt. We need them to make those gold, scattered gold chips, don't we? There we go. He's going under. Oh yeah! Can you just kill this guy once he has his gold mantle? I suspect you can just kill him if you want to at that point. Well, yeah! That's what the JczhAfpNFJi say. Well, yeah! I would love to have a serious fight with the JczhAfpNFJi chieftain in the arena. I feel like Capcom's really ignored the arena. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you guys agree with me on that one? That they've really not done anything interesting with the arena since the game launched. When's the last time you thought, you know, I really want to do that cool thing in the arena? No new arena gear. No new arena quests that are really cool. Nothing. Yeah, they really just kind of gave up on that. Alright, she's going in. Hedgehog. You excited that they're going to be fixing Sonic the Hedgehog? I can't believe that they got as far as they did with that terrible character model. I didn't hear a single source say that it was a good character model. Everyone pretty universally agreed that it looked terrible. What a joke. I mean, I guess it did give the internet some laughs, didn't it? You freaking fricks. The arena really isn't highlighted in gameplay. Yeah, it's sad. There really isn't anything you need from the arena. Even the circlet helmet, it's not that important. You know, you don't have to have it. They tried to fix Alita, but the movie was trash anyways. I never watched that movie. I watched the trailers and I looked at my fiance at the time and I told her this is going to be terrible. And then we didn't watch it and that was it. No desire to see that. Even Jared said, Gameconomist, last time I fought Kulve, we managed a 3-man win on a P2 Kulve. Nice. That's very cool. Very cool, Nintendo. Thanks. Nothing? Is it really full? It was like... Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that. It wasn't full. Oh, it is full now. Wow. When I started up, it was like floating with plenty of spots open for a while, and now it's just suddenly full. Crazy. You should have got here like a minute earlier, Hedgehog. There were a whole bunch of spots open. While Among Us says, why does Gameconomist ignore all my comments? I don't ignore anyone's comments. I'm probably just looking at my TV. He doesn't care about you. I'm gonna kill this JczhAfpNFJi. He already made the scattered gold chip. I bet he's not even useful. Let's go ahead and drop these, Uncle. Oh, interesting. That's not a droppable bolt. Oh, so you have to hit this guy over here. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Gameconomist hates all of his views, obviously. That's right. Can't stand him. What the heck, guys? While Among Us like, now I'll just go play by myself. Quick question, are any arch-tempered Kulve Taroth horns good song-wise? Not really. You have the Dodogama remake. It's basically the Dodogama horn. That one's decent. I really feel like it's not even close to replacing the Blaze horn. Yeah, we didn't get any good horns from the Kulve Taroth fight. Not any of them. We did get one new horn. It was like the Dragon horn. And the Dragon horn gives you Elemental Resist, Blight Resist, which kind of is redundant because when you bring up the Elemental Resist on your character, very often you'll get the Blight Resist you need. And then also a buff to elemental attack. It raises your elemental attack. However, the problem with that is most people who are building for elemental damage competently, they already bring their elemental damage up, so the horn is very unlikely to really give out any significant damage increase to any of your teammates. So the dragon horn wasn't really that good. I reviewed that one a long time ago. Alright, so we're probably going to have to wait for some of these other teams to come back. See who's still out. Yeah, we got 3 teams out. They're gonna come back, and then we'll be able to fight when they're back. Let's go ahead and change equipment. We can leave those in. Who cares? I have all these pre-built sets. Griffin Bazooka sounds nice. Oh, but I need to change the build over. I'm using the old build. Maybe I can do that real fast while we're waiting. Let me open up YouTube real fast. I'm using the old build. Swap it over to the new build. The new build's actually better. It's an improvement. Come on. Here it is, counter builds. It would have been in the first video, so let's go to the first video. I'm looking at my own counter builds video. I have a Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth counter builds video. It has builds for all 14 weapons for many situations. Be sure to check that out. Alright, where is it? Thinking about making one of these for Ancient Lesson. Here we go. Alright, let me freeze that, and we'll put this together. Drop all these decorations. This should be the Guild Cross Circlet. This should be Damascus, Sennajiva Claw, Sennajiva Spine. Spurs, okay. And then this is still the Breaker Charm. For the decorations. Artillery. What's after artillery? Vitality. Vitality. Lots of small decorations. Protection. Charger. I have one charger decoration. After 2,600 hours of gameplay, probably, well, it's about 2,500 on the Xbox. I've got one focus decoration. Really think about that. Really think about how stingy that is. It's incredibly stingy. True Shot. It basically guarantees you won't have everything in the game. Release. This is Fire Resistance. Elementless. Fire Resistance and Bomber. And there we go. We did a rewrite of that. Let's go ahead and get our items out. It's one of my favorite builds, this one. I really do like this one. Let's check our radial menu, see if it's any good. This all makes sense so far. Yep, everything's fine. Alright, looks like he's at Pursuit 4. Let's go ahead and get started.
Good evening.
She's at Pursuit 4, I should say. And I can look at your comments again. Let's go ahead and eat. We should eat for Bombardier for maximum damage from our Wyvern ammo. Alright, and let's see what everyone else is using just for fun. Pyromaniacs go on Taroth Hammer Sleep. This is a great build. Partbreaker 2, I saw that. Jane's going Emperor Shell Sticks. This is going to be your typical Thunder Attack build, or Thunder Ammo. And Theyfei has Emperor Shell Sticks as well for another Thunder Ammo build. Those are great builds. You know what we ought to do for fun is get whoever has the lowest Hunter rank in the room and have them join me live. That would be fun. A little more drama. Hi, Icebreaker. Thanks for joining the live stream. Icebreaker, that's a weapon from Destiny. I remember it. It was a really good weapon. Dest Blackout says, Gameconomist, I don't know how your build is so efficient. I have the same one and it's not nearly as good. Yeah, I don't know. I've used all the armor in the game so much. I feel like it's easy for me to make efficient builds just from memory, actually. Just because I have all these pieces of armor memorized.
Now get out there.
She gonna go forward? She's going forward.
You ready?
Alright. Oh, somebody decided to drop that boulder.
See you around, buddy.
They really didn't have to. They can do that if they want, though. Who cares? You know, with the Kulve Taroth, I really don't feel as strict about how you play her anymore. She's really not a difficult fight. Just do whatever you're going to do. You can make mistakes. You can do things in a slightly less efficient ways. Not a big deal. Pick up this god bug.
Look!
She's forward enough, isn't she? Yeah, she's forward enough. You can tell.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Ah, that's too bad. Probably not gonna knock her horns off. We can still try, I guess. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You know what I had to do live? I had to do a fight from Pursuit 1 where I just play by myself and see how fast we can get her all the way down to like Pursuit 3 or 4 and then see if I can solo her. Like how fast can you... I think you could probably solo her from Pursuit 3, but it's probably going to be very close.
My kind of hunter.
Very, very close. Oh, the horns did break off. That's what took her so long. Just wondering what was going on there. We'll just put down more mega barrel bombs. Who cares? I have a lot of mega barrel bombs. One more set, and then we're gonna have to break the horns over here. Oh, that was not good. Somebody broke the, dropped the boulder a little early there. I don't think that was intentional. Sounds like she just roared. Yendor says, yes, please do a solo run. Probably be the biggest waste of time ever, but maybe I would learn something, I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to pull my gun out. Oh, there's more boulders to drop on her. I didn't even see that. Grab this fire herb. What do we have? Fireproof mantle and temporal mantle. Let's see if we can play without those. Also, let's get our health all the way up.
All right.
A little early on the roll there. Oh, she didn't hit me. Nice. Oh, we just got her right foreleg. Let's back out. Having bad luck with the spare shot. It's just how it goes sometimes. It looks like your horns haven't been chipped yet either. Oh wait, I didn't want to put my gun away. I wanted to actually load the wyvern snipe. That's all broken. Is she gonna shed? Nope, she's gonna go back underground.
Keep yourself together.
She gonna roar? She usually roars by about now. Oh gosh, don't move. There we go. Well, really bad luck with the spare shot. I don't even think we got one spare shot in. There's the roar. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? It was blowing up as it went through her. Normally it procs first. Alright, we'll go ahead.
Keep looking.
Let's go refresh our ammo. We'll join back up in stage 3. They'll probably have pushed her into stage 4 by then. Oops, somebody's hurt. Pyromaniac. He's fine. This chill shroom, don't really want it. I never... Oh, giant horns are chipped, that's good. So really all we gotta do is get her to shed now.
Look!
She's been knocked down. Oh, she's gonna shed right after this.
Watch yourself!
I wonder if I should try to shoot her in the tail? Could be a big waste. No, actually it went through the tail. Look at that. Nice. That looked like about 400, 500 damage on the tail right there. It's risky to aim that though. It was. So they're gonna put her to sleep.
Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, look at that. The actual shot pulled me away. It made me dodge it just by a little bit. Could be so annoying to try to hit a monster. Nope, not me. Oh! She's really trying. Waiting for someone to put her to sleep. Oh, there's that.
We're the ones to get it done.
Got her right in the head.
Oh my. Oh dear.
Tail broken. Oh, I wonder if I contributed to that at all. You know, since my shot pierces through her body.
Watch yourself!
Alright, she's going to sleep now. I get to do a fancy wake-up attack with my wyvern ammo. These guys with the bowguns are going to want to, yeah, do that. Hammer guy should be trying to get him out right now. Now I've got paralysis ammo, but I don't really know if it's worth the trouble because I feel like she's already probably so close to dying. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, not really worth the trouble. Really, the wake-up attack with the sleep ammo is super valuable. That's why I think that the Emperor Styx light bowgun is actually more valuable than the Kjar Thunder light bowgun. Kjar Thunder has paralysis ammo. Paralysis is fine in stage 4, it's good. I just think that the sleep is actually better. You get all the barrel bombs off on her and it's a ton of damage. I landed 5 spinning air attacks and no mount. That's sad. What a ripoff. I did knock him away. I wasn't sure if I would. This guy's cheating. He's got the Rocksteady mantle on. Oh, we got a Kulve Taroth gem from that. Alright, so we need 2 Kjar weapons on the Xbox still. We're looking for the Thunder Switch Axe and the Thunder Insect Glaive.
Oh, hello.
What did we get? We've got them all. Ah, man. It's going to take forever to get a new thing. We'll go ahead and start up the next one. Why not?
Oh, that reminds me.
Did you guys see the gameplay footage for Borderlands 3? What did you guys think of that? I was watching it. It didn't seem like they changed much. It seemed pretty much like exactly the same game as Borderlands 2. Now, they did make some small changes, but pretty much they just promised a few new characters, new bosses, a lot of bosses. Some of the weapons have like, 2 shooting modes now. I guess they all do. But other than that, I mean, the game looked like it was basically Borderlands 2. Like it could have essentially been a Borderlands 2 DLC. That's how it felt. Gameconomist, do you need a hammer? You don't have to have a hammer. I don't know what your question is. So I like hammers. Hammers are good. Do you need a hammer? Gameconomist, the player Hunter has the lowest HR at 59 if you want more drama. Oh, well, Hunter, if you're watching the live stream, maybe you can join our group when we come back from this forager thing. We're going to do I'm not forager. We're going to do the track run, and then we're going to do the attack run, and you should join us when we do the attack run. It'll be fun. Dust Blackout wants to know what my HR is. I think I'm approaching 700. I'm definitely approaching 700. Somebody's not pushing start. The hardest monster I've ever fought is Lunastra, and I haven't defeated her yet. Yeah, she's pretty annoying.
Reminds me of that time.
She's pretty ridiculous.
Now get out there. You ready?
Ooh, I almost didn't get the ledge there. Oh wow, you guys are actually really far behind the stream. Why does that happen, I wonder? Stream lag.
You can do this. Over here.
Oh, I gotta pay attention. I probably walked past the footprint. No, I'm not seeing a footprint. Well, I missed these guys. Well, we'll run into those again. Let's run back here. Grab these. Oh, no, I went down. Grab these tracks. Oh, she's headed off to the next area. Is that a print? Thought I saw a footprint. I guess not. Guess I'm going crazy. Grab this barrel. We'll grab this fire herb. We'll collect these. Whoa, did I collect both of them very quickly? I didn't know you could do that. Thanks, Joshua Brown. Thanks for joining the streams. I appreciate it.
Look!
Grab these scattered gold chips. The stream lag is over 9,000. Now, what is up with all that stream lag? Did I gather that already? And why are these guys standing here? Gameconomist, do you think the meta will change in Iceborne, and how do you want it to change if you think it will? Well, the meta, huh? I mean, in the end, the meta is just damage. Do a lot of damage. So if it changes, it's just going to go from one version of how to do the most damage to the next version of how to do the most damage. What I would like to see in terms of gameplay is complexity. Complexity is always a really good thing when it comes to fights. A terrific example is actually the Behemoth. With the Extreme Behemoth, the fight actually gets a lot easier if somebody is able to grab and hold the Behemoth's enmity, right? So this was a really terrific mechanic added to the fight that wasn't just about damage, it was about knowing how to play a role for your team and contribute to the fight in a strategic way. So I would love to see more of that in Iceborne, but people, no matter what the meta is, people will gravitate toward whatever does the most damage. I think also we should see changes to the variety of armor that you're allowed to use. One of the problems with, quote, the meta is only that people get tired of using the same set over and over. And we currently have a problem where everyone just uses Master's Touch. Hopefully there's an option for using raw damage. I'm sorry, not raw damage. Hopefully there's an option for using... I know what I'm thinking of. Currently the way the meta works now is you need Master's Touch, White Sharpness. You need Master's Touch, White Sharpness, and you need Critical Boost and Affinity. It would be interesting to see builds that completely ignore Affinity and they ignore White Sharpness because they have really high attack values. That's what I'd be interested in seeing. Also, it would be interesting to see a lot of the slow weapons, you only go with the raw damage builds on them. It would be interesting to see like some elemental damage builds on like a hunting horn, hammers, great swords. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I think that would make them more fun. Also, there's a problem with the ailment weapons. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but ailment weapons kind of suck. The problem, there's a problem with ailment weapons where it's hard to control when the monster goes to sleep or when they get paralyzed. And so it ends up, like, fighting Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth, you wouldn't want to use a sleep hammer. Well, you would if you went elementless, but you wouldn't want to use an unlocked sleep hammer against her because you're going to put her to sleep in stages 2 or 3 and screw everything up. And it's just kind of the same with all monsters. Usually stage 4 is the most difficult stage for any fight. So you don't want to put a monster to sleep early because it's going to make it really difficult later to put that monster to sleep. So this is a serious problem that Capcom should really reconsider because there's no really good reason to use the ailment weapons right now. Also, I feel like in general, a lot of the ailment weapons are just outplayed by weapons that substitute ailment for straight damage. Well, why put the monster to sleep or paralyze it when you could just kill it? So I think Capcom has to think about making the ailment stronger and more effective somehow. I'm not quite sure how to play it out. I'd love to see a weapon that has both paralysis and sleep on it. I think that would be really wild. Also, Capcom should just completely redo the poison weapons. They're really, really bad. Maybe what you could have is a meta weapon that does cause poison, and the poison brings it just into the top tier of damage. But Poison right now is just ridiculously bad. Poison in Blast isn't as bad, but that's just because there's actually good blast weapons, particularly the Ruin Lunastra weapons. However, Blast, similar to Poison, is just a different way to deal straight damage. So it's kind of an annoying ailment. Both Blast and Poison kind of annoy me. I feel like Capcom could redo them to have more complexity and meaning, rather than, this is just another way to do damage. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd like to see Poison reworked. I'd like to see, you know, for example, maybe Poison, the monster can't become enraged when they're poisoned. That would be interesting. Or the monster can't attack as often when they're poisoned. Maybe for Blast, the monster becomes tired faster. What is this? She's like stuck. That was weird. There's any number of things they could do, but it doesn't actually feel like an ailment. Poison and Blast don't feel like ailments as much as they feel like other raw damage. That's what they feel like. So yeah, there's quite a bit they could do to the game. I feel like I could help them, honestly. They asked. I've just played so long. There's probably some other people that have played this long who'd probably get some terrific input as well. Fairleon says, Poison used to considerably weaken monsters in older titles. They should bring that back. So Fairleon is talking about Poison being used as a debuff. I think that could work. The problem with debuffs is that it generally tends to benefit already overpowered weapons, and I'm guessing Capcom wanted to avoid that, which is why it doesn't do that. They don't want to make a weapon that's already powerful to also be able to pair it with like Poison, but yeah, whatever they do need to have a change, and honestly, I would be happy with that. I would be happy with any change to the Poison weapons. Anything to give us a little more variety. The Poison weapons we have now could be part of the meta, but they just aren't because we keep getting versions of them that don't compete with Raw or Elemental. So here's the Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword on my screen. If you had a duplicate version of this, and it just dealt crazy high poison buildup, but you didn't get Elementless, some people might consider using that against a monster weak to poison. They might actually consider it. But there's no such greatsword in the game. Why not? We don't know why not. Capcom just doesn't give us one. So what should we use, by the way? I actually love using the hammer versus Kulve Taroth. I think hammer does really, really well. Also, I'm pretty sure it has very favorable hit zones, so we're going to do hammer. Love and the hammer against Kulve Taroth. So much fun. Well, here's everything we want right here. Attack up, medium, and feline insurance.
Oh, hello.
And who is the lowest hunter rank in the... I'm curious, in the player list. 59, it's Hunter. He's in the headquarters. Can we get Hunter or Big Oof in our group? I would love to have Hunter or Big Oof in the group. I realize the people in the lobby probably won't hear me say this till later. But yeah, Hunter and Big Oof, one or the other. We should keep them spread out so they're not in the same team. But I would like to have one of them. Just for fun. Whoever comes in last in the group, if it's not Hunter or Big Oof, I might boot them. So that we can get Hunter or Big Oof. They Fey. Well, people aren't jumping into my group. Oh, I already ate. Alright, so Pyromaniac, I apologize. I'm going to get you out. I do actually want Hunter or Big Oof. I should have done this. Sorry, Pyromaniac. Look at that. We've reached... Oh, there we go. We got Hunter. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Let's see what everyone's bringing. Emperor Shell Sticks. This is a great build. Marquina also using Emperor Shell Sticks. Very good. And Hunter is bringing the Devil's Crush. That's a great choice. His whole setup looks good, actually. It's a good setup. The Diablos Greaves are probably the only thing you would consider changing. Instead of Diablos Greaves, you'd probably bring the Lunastra Greaves, and those would give you 2 levels of Vitality. And then you could just bring 1 more level of Vitality and have health boost times 3, and that would just make your fight a lot safer. Yeah. So, but everything else looked good. Wow, we got 325 people watching. You guys having a lazy Sunday like I am? Today I went out to eat at Pasta House and they served me. I ordered their pesto pasta. I've never had it before, and they brought it out, and it was basically a nasty spaghetti pasta with like a cup of olive oil in it, and I actually refused to pay for it today. It was so gross. I told them I wasn't going to. I asked them if they would remove it from the bill, and if the waiter had said no, I would have contacted the manager. I'd have been like, I don't want to pay for this. It was pretty terrible. So I didn't think you'd pay $13 for a cup of oil. It's so gross. And I'm not exaggerating. It was about a half cup, I want to say, of oil. But in the pasta, what I did was I pushed the pasta onto one side of the plate. Then I tilted the plate up, and all the oil drained out of it for like 5 minutes. By the end of 5 minutes, it was about a half cup of oil. It was so gross. Couldn't believe how nasty it was. So I'm never buying that again. And they were nice enough to remove it, so yeah, I was disappointed. We left after that. We didn't finish eating. Pasta House, Pasta House. It was so empty too. People don't eat at places like Pasta House quite as much. I remember being a kid and places like Pasta House and Applebee's would be loaded with customers. Now it's kind of like, you know, sometimes they're busy, but usually they're not. People don't want to eat at those places anymore.
You ready?
Gameconomist, you ever consider using the Assassin Mantle to help with the track run? I don't really feel like it's necessary. It's a fun thought, but it's really not necessary. 3. Sadly, I feel like the Assassin's Creed Mantle did not really give us much. It was pretty unnecessary. Anyone gonna drop that boulder? Can you drop it from over here? I guess you can't.
Look!
I'm surprised nobody dropped the boulder on her. Well, somebody just dropped it, but it doesn't matter now. Grab this god bug. We should be full on barrel bombs, yeah.
You can do this.
Just boil some pasta and add pesto. That's all there is to it. That's right. It was supposed to be simple but delicious because of whatever. They're a restaurant, but it wasn't. It tasted like something you could have gotten from a Walmart. And again, I pushed all the pasta onto one side of this giant plate, and I let all the oil drain to the other side, and it was about a half cup of oil. And I was like, that's disgusting. I'm not eating that. We were both kind of, oh, guess I don't have barrel bomb crafting. That's not good. Kind of need that, don't you? Oh my god, the Gajalaka.
My kind of hunter.
Let's go ahead and jump out. I was really surprised. It was so gross. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. Did you guys know that blunt weapons get really good hit zone values against Kulve Taroth? It's better than Sever anyways. How's it going, Carlos? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate that. We're at 348 viewers. That's a lot of fun. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. I want you guys to be back for my next stream. I do. I stream just about every day. It's a little less consistent on the weekends because I spend time out with my family. Come on, break the... Uh-oh. Nah, that's not going to happen. That's okay. I was hoping it would break her horns off, but I realized after she does her little shout and the commander says, ha 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 ha, right? She doesn't seem to be interruptible at that point. She's just dead set on leaving. Go ahead and grab this fire herb. Oh, I messed that up. That's okay. We'll get some aerial damage maybe in stage 2. Feels pesto, man. Oh, it was so gross. It was so gross. And it didn't taste special. It didn't taste good at all. Really, I was disappointed. I was unimpressed.
All right.
Wow, I didn't land any of that. I just wasn't close enough. But it's because I didn't want to get injured. Yeah, we don't eat out that too often. Usually we just stay in and cook. We've gotten pretty good at cooking over the years. This will build up a lot of KO damage here. Oh shoot, there's two of us doing it. Okay, giant horns are chipped. That means nobody needs to do any more damage to... Ooh. Nobody needs to do any more damage to our horns. That's good. We should have a decent amount of KO damage on our horns too. Oh. Right here. Is her back right tail and her back chest. Oh, and her back arm. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hit me. Oh no, we lost Hunter. Now look, really Hunter and I both got hit by that move, and the only difference between he and I was I had health boost 3. So you can see just how important it is. Oh no, we lost Afei too. That's not good. It is important to have that health boost, even when you think it's not. It's just when you're playing, it just think of it like feline insurance. It protects you from something going wrong, you know? It really does. I got hit by the move, but it didn't kill me. I had the health boost. There we go. Nice job. Get a little damage on her tail there. Honestly, I feel like I don't even have to go get the stage 4 hammer build. I'm just going to keep using this one. It's not as good as it could be, but it's already pretty good. I tried to get the tail there. Chill Shroom over here. So she's going to run forward. I wonder if we can get her under this rock. Wouldn't that be nice? We got her. Tail broken? Tail's broken. So there's not really anything... Oh, there's like 2 bumblebees floating with each other out there. What are they doing? Whoa, I've never seen that before. These 2 bees are like... chasing each other. Whoa, I should look that up. I have no idea why they were doing that. There's really not much else to do to her here. We get some mount damage on her, I guess. I don't want to be your lunch. Oh, I actually mounted her. Well, that's sad. That's okay. It's a Pursuit 6 run. We don't really need anything else. She's gonna die. I'm curious though, what do I have for my... Because she's gonna take forever to go to stage 4. I'm gonna see, what do I have for my stage 4 hammer build? Is it just the same hammer build? I'm sure it is, right? It's the same build. It's just slightly different. Wait, that's Kulve 1, 2, 3. Where's Kulve 4? Oh, Kulve 4 is over here. Huh. I don't have a Kulve 4 build for the hammer. Alright, well, there you go. Okay, she's finally going to stage 4. I just planted a bomb. Good for you, Makina. Gameconomist, you can pervert. Can't you see the bees? We're in a debate. Or we're in a date. Oh, I see. I'm reading his... I'm butchering his comment. Gameconomist is a perv. I don't know about that. Imagine doing Behemoth with less than 450 base defense.
Watch yourself.
Gameconomist, focus, damn it. The Slacker's like, it still has part breaker. It's not perfect. Yeah, I know. It still has part breaker. Alright, we're gonna want to craft this.
There and show us how it's done.
Get a little hit on her head there. She's gonna go Fury. Did the tail already break? The tail's already broken. There's the Fury.
We're the ones to get it done.
Oh my. Oh dear.
No point in doing that, really. Oh! Let's get away from that. Oh, we're gonna lose Hunter. Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, he didn't make it. Alright, be careful, guys. One life left. One life left. Makina's like, oh, one life left, you say. Watch me be the person to die, though. Makina's trying to put him to sleep, I can tell. Oh, nope.
Watch yourself.
She's paralyzed, though. We should get a KO easy. There's the KO. We're going to go for the Big Bang. And there's the horns. Nice job, everyone. Thanks for joining us, Hunter. I'm glad we could help you get a rainbow rewards from Kulve Taroth. Yeah, thanks for joining the session. I was a little nervous there. We had one life left. I was the one who ate the feline insurance, right? Wasn't I? So I gave our team feline insurance, and that's why we didn't go back home right there. Because without the feline insurance, I think we would have gone through all 3 lives. But that's okay. That's how it is. Hopefully he gets a good weapon. Gameconomist, I am 66 and love playing Monster Hunter World. I am not a good player, but any improvement has been because of your videos. Thank you for spending so much time helping others. Thank you very much, Robert. I'm glad to hear that I was able to help. Yeah. I'll probably be 66 years old playing video games someday. That's probably what I'll be doing. I don't see myself stopping my game addiction anytime soon. Distorted colors. Classy comment here. My anus is quivering in anticipation for these epic rewards. Oh my god, you're gonna get me demonetized. As if I make a lot of ad money from it. If you guys didn't know, the streams don't really make any ad money. You guys didn't know that? I'm presuming ads play. I've heard that an ad will play, but it's like $2 or $3 to be honest, if you didn't know that. Placoma says, one sleep bomb, if everyone bombed her, would have instantly killed her. Let's see what we get for the rewards. Anything special? Nope, nope, nope. I actually would like to have a second focus deck. Well, I should want all 3 focus decorations. Brandon says, I've done over 200 runs on Kulve and no ice charge blade. Ah, that sucks, Brandon. You should sue. You should call up Capcom and tell them it's a travesty. Dragon Razor says, Gameconomist would be the type of guy to look at bees while everyone is suffering from elder arch-tempered. It was so weird. It was those big the big ones, like what are they called? Are they called construction bees? I can't remember. It was those big ones, and they were facing each other flying and kind of copying each other's like speed and movement. So I'll probably look that up on Google and find out why the heck they were doing that. I'm sure there must have been a reason. Maybe they were like from competing hives or something. I have no idea. They were just right in front of the window doing it. So I was like, what the heck is going on out there? Spark Gold Cannon? I should take like a Rarity 6 heavy bowgun and do a weapon review on it for fun, just to mess around. Actually, this week what I'd really like to get done is a guide for how to dodge roars. I'd really like to do that because there is actually a technique to dodging the roar. And so I would like to help people figure that out. Scuffed Danino says, can I join your session? I'm HR 180. Anyone using any build can join. I mean, unless you're specifically trolling. But I mean, like anyone, even a low-level player, is welcome to join and try to improve their loadout. I do not discriminate. God Terra Boy says they were doing the kinkies. Ooh, they better not. I'm gonna tell Mom. Oops, we'll have a chef's choice platter. Speaking of which, my other TV's on. I'm going to go turn it off because no one's watching it. I'm not watching it. Be right back. David F. asks, what was the first weapon you learned in a Monster Hunter game? So it was in Monster Hunter World because this is my first title, and I learned how to play with the lance. I'm trying to remember if I wanted to play with anything else. No, I'm pretty sure I went straight over to the lance. I remember disagreeing with the tutorial. The tutorial's like, the difficulty on this is expert level. You'll never be able to play with this. And I was like, I don't care. So I just started out with the lance. The lance did not end up being my most used weapon, though. Let me see. Go back to my guild card here. My most played weapon, yeah, you can see it's heavy bowgun by a lot. But you can see I do have a decent chunk of plays with the lance, 485. The hammer is actually coming up onto that because I really enjoy the hammer a lot. And you can see I also enjoy the hunting horn a lot. So I'm a guy who enjoys hammer, hunting horn. I do like the lance. I play a lot. If you just add the light bowgun and the heavy bowgun together, though, that's where I've spent most of my time. That would be like 2,100 together. You can see I've gotten a solid chunk of plays with all the weapons at this point. All of them are basically, it looks like Charge Blade is the only one that's not over 50. Yeah. So I've gotten a decent chunk of experience with all the weapons, and some weapons I really play a lot more than the others. I mean, 47 tries with the Charge Blade compared to 1,400 with the heavy bowgun. Is the Geralt armor set good for Kulve Taroth? I'm only Hunter rank 56, and that's the best I have. If it's the best you have, then it is the best for Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. I would try to put fire resistance onto that build if you have the fire resistance decorations, and bring whatever your strongest weapon is. The problem you're going to run into is you have no part breaker, so if you can build the part breaker charm, that will really help your teammates. Gameconomist, how dare your second least played weapon be dual blades? Is it really? Yeah, dual blades, I actually got a ton of practice with them in, I was doing Arch-Tempered Teostra solo with a budget build and no items, and I got a decent like 22-minute kill on him, but I ultimately decided that players would be better off using a hammer, and that's why my budget build video ended up being a hammer. Yeah, I did a budget build solo video for Arch-Tempered Teostra recently.
There it is, at last.
What kind of mic am I using? I'm using a Blue Yeti that I got for Christmas from my wife. Dragon Razor says, my first weapon I picked was the gun lance. I was noob. I instantly went dual bool after a fail. Dual bool. He went dual bool after a fail. Bondberry, Blast Nut, Mandragora. Man, this little spot right here. Oh, for a guy who uses heavy bowgun, you're getting all of the valuable ammo types, and you're getting a Mandragora. Damn, that's good. Let's get this Mandragora, get this Adamant Seed, get this Devil's Blight. Really nice spot. Gameconomist, wait, so you're telling me a low rank nominee 15 can join? Yes, they can. If they're 15, actually, that would be kind of fun if they joined and they didn't die. And we could help them get really decent armor. Actually, my wife could do that sometime. Her character is a pretty low level. I don't know what the level on her character is. Can you send us your guild card? People ask that question. I don't really know what you mean by it. And I am very lazy, especially today. Can't you didn't I just show it to you live? Or
Over here.
I don't understand with needing to send it.
I'm ready.
It's a really, really annoying way to send guild cards, because I think I tried to do it earlier and it was like, you had to like queue up everyone you wanted to send it to. Was the current best bow raw element? I don't know. I haven't actually looked into that, Luop. Yeah, maybe somebody in the chat can tell you. Don't go raw bow. That sounds about right. How's it going, Elik Noser? I don't think I've said your name right. Thanks for joining the stream. Gameconomist, are you British by any chance? I'm from America. I was born in America. But I'm actually, my grandfather would be English, yeah. My grandfather on my dad's side would be English. which is why I must return to the motherland. Some people may want it because there's an achievement for reaching 50 guild cards. Oh, I see. I didn't know there was an achievement for that. Grab this fire herb, grab this barrel. Is the Diablos bow really the strongest raw bow? Wouldn't there be a better argument that the Devil Joe bow is better raw? I mean, unless you're talking, you absolutely have to have pure raw, but I'm pretty sure the Devil Joe bow is a better raw bow, isn't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. Just because that dragon element actually does get counted versus most fights, and it does have really good raw. I just learned the bow and I'm loving it. Crafted all 5 elements and it's OP. Yep, the bow does a really good job because it has spread shot. One of the downsides to using the bow though is that it's never really that good for health regen. So, and that becomes difficult for some fights. I would say Ancient Leshen especially is really good at punishing bow users and spread ammo. In which case you have to have a healer on the team. If you have a healer on the team, it's fine. Yeah, if you have a healer on the team, you're great. But if you don't have a healer on the team, you find out how annoying it is not to have decent health regen. Gameconomist, you send them by going to send guild card and selecting everybody at once. We all get a copy of the said guild card. Yeah, but I'm lazy, Dark Omen. Dark Omen, you don't understand. It's Sunday. I'm not trying that hard. Slacker says, I'm not sure about bows, but doesn't Elementalist do better than Joe? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you have the option of Elementalist versus Joe's extra dragon damage, and I think it plays out so that Joe's extra dragon damage is more valuable. Crazy Craft says, Gameconomist, I truly appreciate letting me play with you and helping me get one of my successful Kulve runs. Oh, I think Crazy Craft is Hunter. Okay. And also the armor advice. Oh, no problem, man. I'm glad you were able to join. It was fun. I've fought Kulve Taroth so many times that it's enjoyable helping somebody else get through her. It really is. Oh, grab this. On the point of elementless, Diablos is better, but bow is a full element weapon. Maybe he means full elementless weapon. I'm not sure what he means by that. My cat's mad. She's not allowed in the bedroom. She's meowing now. For dragon weak monsters, Devil Joe may work better, but that's not raw. Well, right. But the thing is, when you're choosing a raw weapon, the thing is, there may be a matchup where you're trying to use your best raw weapon and you're fighting a monster that has complete resistance to dragon damage. Great example would be like Odogaron. But it turns out there aren't a lot of serious monsters who are completely resistant to dragon damage. And there's a lot of high-end monsters who have a decent weakness to dragon damage. I'm not paying attention to this game at all right now. I'm just talking about this issue. So very often when you're creating a tier list, and you guys know I do that a lot, you're trying to make a decision between which one's stronger, the Diablos XYZ or the Devil Joe XYZ, right? And you could make an argument on a monster where strictly we're not counting dragon damage at all. It's going to be the Diablos weapon. But if you do count the dragon, even if you count the dragon on a monster that has a 1-star weakness to dragon, basically a bad hit zone for dragon damage, that little bit of damage can sometimes bring Devil Joe over Diablos, even when Diablos has the Elementalist decoration in it. And that just shows you how strong those Devil Joe weapons are. They're really strong. The Devil Joe weapons, even though they have negative affinity, the Diablos weapons often have a lot of negative affinity too, so they're right neck and neck with each other a lot of the time. Dragon Razor says, Gameconomist, don't you hate it when you type too fast and press enter only to find out that you used your grammar poorly? 100 grammar. Yeah, I'm a very, very fast typer, and once I'm done typing, I just immediately hit enter. And then after I've hit enter, I start going in to edit all of my mistakes. That's how I type. I don't like stop and fix it before hitting enter. I hit enter first and then I fix it if I see a problem. Wow, that's a lot of god bugs. I didn't realize you could get so many god bugs in this stage. Just got like 6 of them. Uh-oh, gamer alert. What? Could we see you gather? Can we see your gathering build after this quest? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I had a I can't tell if my gathering build is better on the PC or the console. I need to compare them sometime. I feel like we've talked about Dragon versus Elders before. Perhaps we have. Are any of the I can't remember. Are any of the Elder Dragons really resistant to dragon damage? I don't think they are. I'm trying to think. Val isn't. Is Kieran? I think Kieran is. Kieran's resistant to dragon damage. Pretty sure he is. I could be wrong about that. Grab this guy right here. How's it going, Francois? Thanks for joining the stream. Is it Francois? His name looks like it's pronounced Francois. Oh, I always kick that hermit crab, don't I? Dragon says, in Monster Hunter Generations, just use dual blades, cough, weep blades, and dash juice 24/7 with aerial hunter art. Sorry if I'm typing too much to you. Oh no, there's no limit to how much anyone can type. Distorted Color says, what games have you played until now? So he's asking about the history of games that I played. When I was young, I'm 30, so when I started gaming, the earliest games I played were like Asteroids on a computer, and I played some really old floppy disk games. I played Midnight Rescue. That was an old learning game by, I can't remember. I played a game about a robot called Dexter. I played so many games. When I was younger, I eventually my friends and my relatives got like Game Boys and Game Boy Colors, and I played that. We played a lot of Tetris. Me and my siblings did a lot of Tetris. And really, ever since I discovered games, I played games about 8 hours a day. It's really something I never get tired of. It's nice to have a hobby that you could, pretty much a hobby you could play all day and not be tired of. And that's how it is for me today. So that was younger me. Older me, recently I've played Destiny 1. I thought was pretty good. Let me pick a weapon out while I finish talking. Let's go with Crest Thunder. All my favorite weapons, right? Should be playing with the Charge Blade to get better at it. Alright. And let's go ahead and eat. I'll talk about it in a minute. We'll just go with this. I don't want to spend a max potion on Kulve Taroth. I was supposed to show you that build, by the way, for the Forager, wasn't I? Let's go ahead and post first.
Oh, hello.
Trying to juggle too many thoughts in the air at once right now. Pursuit 4 is high enough. I'll show you that Forager build. Here it is. So you can see the pieces of armor that I'm wearing and the skills that I have. You can screenshot that real fast. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you can't screenshot it. All right, we're started up and we have a team. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so video games I played in the past. The recent video games I played, I really started my YouTube channel on Dark Souls 3. And I was just sharing a lot of nerdy things I knew about the game, and I played it very consistently, and I got into PvP. Before Dark Souls 3, I played a lot of a few games. Destiny 1 was one of them. Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was another. The third was definitely a real-time strategy game called Halo Wars. I played Halo Wars all day, every day for like 2 years almost. It might have been, oh no, it was longer than 2 years. I played it for like 3 or 4 years. I was nuts about that game. And I had a lot of terrific fights. I really enjoyed it. I got really good at it, which is what happens when you play any game for a long time. So, God Terror Boy says, die so we can make fun of you. So yeah, I played a lot of Halo Wars, a lot of Mass Effect 3, a lot of Destiny. I played a lot of games in between that too. But very often I would just play them briefly and go, this isn't that good. Or it was a game that, it was just like a story mode game and then I was done and moved on. So for example, I played Doom. When Doom came out, I played that whole story. That was really good. I played Skyrim. I played Elder Scrolls Online. I played Terraria. I played the crap out of Minecraft. Put so many hours into Minecraft. So yeah, I just all day, every day, I just play games, and that's what I've got a YouTube channel where now I just play more games. So it seems to have worked out really well, actually, for me. I bet her horns will come off if I shoot her with this stone. Nope. Take it back. Oh, shoot. How do I get down? There we go. Halo franchise, what is he saying? Is, in general, yeah, I disagree, actually. I think when Destiny 1 came out and 343 had purchased, Microsoft had purchased, oh, we're going to turn this the other direction. Microsoft purchased Halo from Bungie and gave it to Studio 343. That's a in-house Microsoft studio. And I feel like they proceeded to make the story kind of convoluted. They made... Yeah, I didn't like the new enemy. The multiplayer experience really did not innovate. And the reason this was a big problem was because at the same time, games like Borderlands and Destiny really did innovate. And Destiny, when it came out, there were a lot of complaints about it, but it ended up being a pretty big freaking deal, especially when it came down to the raids, which is really what Bungie had did that was unique, right? So Borderlands already had created a shooter-looter game, and when you reach Destiny 1, you start playing it and you go, oh, this is Halo meets Borderlands 3. You could tell there's a lot of inspiration from both. And it was very artistic, right? But really what made Bungie stand out, I'm scared nobody's going to drop this boulder. Oh, yes they did. Nice job. But yeah, what really made Destiny stand out was the raids, and they did a really good job on one raid in particular. And once I had experienced that, I realized, holy crap, Halo has to innovate in order to compete with Destiny. And they didn't. They didn't innovate at all. They're like, nope, we're essentially going to release the same game, and it's going to be kind of a weak story. Now, I'm not going to say that the story is weak. It's just that it's less interesting, and I didn't like the way the bad guys felt. They weren't bad guys that made me go, damn, I'm going to remember these bad guys. So yeah, I feel like today, Microsoft really rode the wave of Halo.
I'm ready.
Okay, people are asking me questions. Gameconomist, what is, for you, the best longsword in the game? The longsword that does the most damage to my target. That's the answer. So, it's true for all weapons. You could ask which longsword is the best raw. If you were asking me which is the best raw longsword, it'd probably be the Taroth Fire. Technically, the Taroth Fire. Followed by the Reaver Calamity, depending on what kind of build you want to have, but I would probably go with the Taroth Fire. But if you're talking about elemental damage, we have all these new Kiar weapons, and even though I haven't done any sort of investigation of the longswords, I'm going to guess that there's new longsword meta with like Kiar Spark. Dark Omen says, if Destiny's story was any better. So, no, you're right. Destiny's story was not that good, but at least in Destiny 1, there was a lot of lore going on, and the complex lore was kind of hidden, the same way Dark Souls had their lore kind of hidden behind items. So in a way, I was already kind of familiar with that form of storytelling, and I'd already appreciated it and approved of it. So when I started out, I did think that the Destiny story was weak, but then the raid came out. It was phenomenal. It was a new experience for me. And yeah, in many ways, it was a big win for Bungie when that happened. When I experienced Destiny 1 raids, I was like, wow, all shooter games need this. And Halo came out. Also, Gears of War. Gears of War made a new title. They came out, and they didn't innovate either. Big mistake. So Microsoft really, up to that point, had been getting away with two very popular titles, Gears of War and Halo. And back when those games came out, they kind of were innovative for their time. They weren't doing anything especially new, but the quality of the experience was so fresh. With Gears of War, the shotgun and wall bouncing was what made Gears of War unique. The cover system made it extremely unique. It was an innovation when that came out. Like, when did that come out? Like over 10 years ago, right? I'm trying to remember. I was younger. I was a lot younger. That would have been over 12 years ago that came out. Gears 1. There's big innovation, the wall bouncing and everything. But what has Gears of War really done since then? Gears of War hasn't really done that much. I was a huge Gears fan. Really big Gears of War fan. You could even argue I liked Gears of War more than Halo. So Gears comes out, and they have no innovation after they buy it and they give it to, what do they call themselves? They didn't call them Black Tusk. What they call themselves? The Coalition? That's what they call themselves. They didn't have Cliff Blazensky this time. They had, but they had Rod. What was his name? It wasn't Rod Ferguson, right? It might have been Rod Ferguson. Was that the name of the guy that they have? He helped launch BioShock, which I played all the BioShock titles. I remember that. BioShock was fun. But yeah, Gears of War failed to innovate. Halo failed to innovate. Xbox ends up with like Forza, Crackdown, which Crackdown was never like a console-selling title for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm basically explaining why Xbox has had such a struggle with PlayStation to really stand out. Besides the absolutely atrocious launch and PR that they had around the launch time. Gameconomist, do you think that Monster Hunter World will ever do a God of War collab when the winter update comes in October? Very unlikely. I think it's very unlikely, because if they do, it'll be a small collab, and the reason why I say that is because it's not going to be a collab that they can release on the Xbox. Oh, look at this! I just ran out of the way of her move. I was like, nope, not dealing with that. Gameconomist, Destiny 1's story sucks because the mission structure was awful. It felt like a tacked-on afterthought. Destiny 2 had a proper campaign, and that helped it a lot. I disagree. I thought that the Destiny 2 campaign was at least as awful as the Destiny 1 story. The bad guy was so generic and forgettable, and I feel like the Destiny 2 campaign started good, but then it ended bad. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to remember more of the Destiny 1 story. It's been a while. Really, it has. Blade of Chaos Dual Blade, happy Cinco de Mayo, break some... Is it Cinco de Mayo? I didn't even know. I don't keep up with the holidays or anything. I'm excited for Game of Thrones to come out tonight. You guys keeping up with Game of Thrones? I won't do any spoilers. Nobody do any spoilers. You don't want to spoil it for anyone. That's not nice. Speaking of which, I've been doing terrible damage because her mantle still isn't red. I knew she was going to do a double roar. She does it all the time. Gameconomist, Halo Infinite could be the big title we have all been waiting for. We'll have to wait and see. I agree, Dark Omen. I genuinely hope that it is. I've always enjoyed the Xbox controller more than any other controller. Even the GameCube controller. I was a big fan of the GameCube controller, but I'll take the Xbox controller over that. I have a lot of memories, good memories with the Xbox. Even when there was the red ring of death back on the Xbox 360, there was a time when the Xbox was the #1 console to own, basically. Oh, that's sad. I missed the boulder. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go to the back one. That's my fault. I think that it's good for consumers when companies make good titles, and it's as simple as that. I'm curious what kind of console exclusives Microsoft will come up with. It seems like Microsoft is coming up more with the strategy where they want to focus on making software available anywhere. That's why Microsoft said you can buy on Xbox or you can buy on PC, because they realize gamers are moving toward PC gaming, which why wouldn't they when you can get better quality graphics, better quality... Oh shoot. I don't know who she was shooting, but I don't think it was me. Oh. No, 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 no. There we go. I'm talking and playing. It's actually kind of challenging. Gameconomist, when Capcom released Devil May Cry, I thought they were going to do a mini collab on it, but then I forgot they did one. I want a V and Nero layer set weapons. Yeah. They did do one, didn't they? Are we not doing enough damage? I'm surprised. It's because her mantle's still not red. Break this mantle off. But yeah, I do think that the Xbox still does have some really famously known titles like Halo. Oh shoot. Oh, that did hit me. Vitality to the rescue, really. And it's a pity where Microsoft is today. They're nowhere near close to challenging PlayStation. And I feel like a lot of that is Microsoft's own fault. I don't think it was... yeah, I really do. I feel like it was Microsoft's own failings to create innovative games and to have serious house studios like Nintendo does and like PlayStation does. Also, looking back on things, I feel that PlayStation's title exclusivity to Bloodborne was a big deal. At the time when it came out, I didn't think it was such a big deal, but now today I feel like it is. Alright, so she's done. She's going to, when she stands up, she's going to shed. God Terra Boy says Xbox needs exclusive content. Yes, exactly. So I feel like in the last 2 or 3 years, what Phil Spencer and kind of everyone else already knew is that the real thing that sells a console is exclusive content. Nothing else really truly sells a console. You could make arguments about, oh, well, this one gets maybe 60 FPS, this one loads faster. That helps. But really the number one reason you buy a console is for its exclusives. I own a Nintendo Switch because I wanted to be able to play the new Smash Brothers. And that's the only game. It's the only game I really wanted to play was Smash Brothers. And here I am with the Nintendo Switch. So Xbox kind of needs, you know, its own Smash Brothers is what I'm saying. And they currently don't. They have Minecraft now. That's great, but I don't know what they have planned for Minecraft. And Minecraft's more of a children game at this point. I think that Minecraft had some crazy popularity with adults for a while, but I feel like those adults have moved on to fresh titles, right? So maybe if Minecraft were to in the future make a fresh title, I would come back and play it again, but I noticed the last time I got on it, I felt a little bit tired of it. I was like, you know, I've already put thousands of hours into this. It's hard for me to find this fresh. Oh. She's shooting someone. Oh right, we gotta cut the tail. Oh, she's going to sleep. Yeah, I didn't want to run away. Let's go ahead and get these barrels. Nice job. Gameconomist, do you think there would be a near autonomous collaboration with Monster Hunter World? At this point, I feel like there could be any collaboration at all. Oh, I think I have the strongest opening move. There could be any collaboration at all, so I wouldn't put it past anything. I don't know what it'll actually be. Nobody really does. Capcom has done an excellent job keeping things secret. Like, weren't you all surprised when it turned out there was an Assassin's Creed collaboration? What the hell was that? Nobody was expecting it. Nobody was expecting the Spanish Inquisition. Alright, there's her fury.
We're the ones to get it done. Whoa!
Whoa! Why they, Faye? Why would you do this to me?
Oh my. Oh dear.
Nice. Ah, I knew the ceiling was going to get me first. Let's put on our Rocksteady mantle, or our Temporal mantle, why not? Hair horns are going to break off right now, I swear to God. Nope. There they go. I knew they were very close. I thought they would break as I tap them. Do you think there's a near autonomous collaboration? I already said maybe. Do you have any plans of playing the new Pokemon on Switch? I'm a big fan of Pokemon. When I was younger, I played pretty much all of the Pokemons. Pokemon was one of the earliest games that I was shocked to learn how long I played it. I played Pokemon Silver for like over 500 hours as a kid, and I was like, holy shit. I didn't know you could spend so much time on a video game. The question of whether I'll play an upcoming Pokemon on the Switch, very unlikely. I think that the Pokemon community is extremely well established at this point. Also, I'm not a big fan of the new Pokemon that come out. I don't know about you guys. I'm one of those guys who says the earlier generations were better, and I'm not saying that just... this is what everyone accuses you of saying. Well, that's because you have nostalgia. No, I actually think they were designed better. I think they actually looked cooler. Every time they have to design like 100 new Pokemon or whatever, it's not 100, but they usually design a new group of Pokemon. It's like they've ran out of ideas, and that's kind of a serious problem. I don't blame them. I'm not. I think that they really have run out of ideas, and they're just repeating the same idea with a different skin, except it's not really that fun anymore. They need like some new trick. Imagine a Game of Thrones. Oh, well, I can't see that chat anymore. I don't know what he said. Zelda, fart of the hero. Umbreon is the best Pokemon. Changed my mind. Do you guys want to know what my favorite Pokemon is without any contest? Shuckle, the little nut guy. He's like a snail Pokemon almost. What is he? He's some kind of bug with loopy arms. I don't know what he is, but I love him. Shuckle is number one. Gonna get a Shuckle tattoo. Zelda is such a great character. He's so good at fighting the big monsters. What do you guys think? God Terror Boy. Zelda Master Sword does less damage than other swords in BOTW, but use it anyways. Neezy N says, I feel the same. The new Pokemon just aren't as good as the older ones. Again, people say, oh, it's because you have nostalgia. And it's like, no, I really would not mind new Pokemon. But they actually have to be, like, attractive. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain... The way those Pokemon are fun is because you find them cute or adorable. But imagine having to create, like, a new iconic character every time you release a game. It's not going to happen, right? Like, when you play a game such as Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is a collaboration of all the really iconic characters. Oh, cool, I get another one. What do we have? Nope. It's a collaboration of all the iconic characters, and you notice many years go by, and you really only get a few iconic characters as time goes by. I think it works the same way when it comes to developing different monsters for a game like Pokemon. You can come up with hundreds of them if you want. You feel free to do it. You're the developer, but only one or two of these are really going to ever be iconic, and the harder you try to release hundreds of new Pokemon, the less likely any of them are going to be iconic. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it. The larger the pool of Pokemon becomes, I feel like the more convoluted the entire group of them become as well. There's an issue with that. Imagine if every time they created a Smash Brothers game, they had to make up like 5 to 6 new characters, just totally new, brand new Nintendo characters. It wouldn't work. Nobody would buy into those characters. Somebody would, of course, but I mean, like, people would go, that's a low quality version of an iconic character. You just made it up. My favorite is Gameconomist takes out his enemies with facts and politics. Magikarp bet Pokemon, Eevee all day, every day. Yeah, it's interesting that Eevee is so interesting. I've actually never been a fan of Eevee. It's like, here's this Pokemon that can turn into 20 other Pokemon. It's like, really? Make up your mind, Eevee. I'm not a big fan of that. I always felt like Eevee was kind of annoying. Definitely Shuckle. Shuckle was number one for me by far. I also like that Shuckle doesn't evolve into like a stronger Shuckle. I'm a big fan of that. I like that Shuckle doesn't have like a baby version of himself. They have all these... They're trying so many ways to make a Pokemon like new and the feelings like fresh or whatever, but I actually feel like it dilutes. It actually dilutes the original feeling of when you met these interesting Pokemon for the first time. Yeah, diminishing returns is a great word Dead Snake 989 used. There's a sort of diminishing return when you just keep pumping out the same Pokemon but with different skins, essentially. The other Pokemon I liked would be like Abra and Hypno. I was a big fan of the Psychic type Pokemon. Big fan of them. I actually always found this starter Pokemon to be kind of boring. My favorite starter Pokemon was probably Blastoise from the first generation, but after that, not really any of the other ones. I wasn't a Charizard fan. I didn't know why people liked Charizard so much. He looked like, classic dragon design maybe. He was like a pterodactyl dragon that breathed, he's got like fire, and it was like, I was just okay with that. I liked characters in Pokemon that were real defensive. Those were fun for me. Chrisandra says, Gameconomist, are you ready for tonight's episode of Game of Thrones? My body is very ready. I am so ready.
There it is. At last.
Dark Omen, message retracted.
Reminds me of that time.
Reminds
Now
me of
get
that
out there.
time. Wait. Is this a... What are we on?
You ready?
Is he gonna attack her? Are we on a damage run? I don't remember. No, we're not on a damage run. Everyone confused me. They all had weapons rather than hunting horns. I was confused there. I wasn't sure what I was doing. Because I've been reading so many of the comments, I wasn't keeping track of the game. It's a good way to grind, by the way, is to be so distracted you don't even realize you're playing. Gameconomist has evolved into TheGameconomist. Doot, 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 doot. I still remember the original Evolve music. That was a long time ago. You play on a little screen that didn't have a backlight. Whew. Pokemon Color. And then, of course, you had the big fat... not Pokemon Color, Game Boy Color. You had the big fat gray Game Boy. Did any of you guys have that? Whew, that was quite a while ago. It was a long, long time ago.
You can do this. Over here.
As a bowmain who is new to the game, how good is the Taroth Arrow
I'm
Water?
ready.
Pretty good. It's terrible. Dunsparce is the best Pokemon ever in the history of the franchise.
Look.
By the way, I'm supposed to be spamming this link to my video to you guys and telling you to hit that damn subscribe button. You guys better hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get some more subs. Try to get up to 60,000 soon enough. God, Terrorboy. No, I won't watch it. Alexandra says, I had a Game Boy Color. Yeah, still have it somewhere. I sold all my game. Well, I suppose I lost them all in a word. Woo. Best Pokemon is Pikachu. I think that Nintendo probably thinks that's true.
See you around, buddy.
He's the mascot, right? I don't even like Pokemon anymore. That's right. My wife actually played Pokemon Sun. Is that one of the most recent ones? And she said it's just not really a game for adults, is what she noticed. She says more of a kid's game. Hey, look at this shiny gold crab. Got him. 120 points. Yeah, she said the latest Pokemon is clearly still kind of for kids. The story formula is pretty much still exactly the same. And she didn't like the new Pokemon. She thought they looked goofy. Most of them. What's the best heavy bowgun? Asks the Seleucos. There's quite a lot of them. The best ones are arguably the Dark Devourer and the Magna-Gometis. Those are what you're going to be using cluster bombs with. You also use sticky ammo bills with those. Magna-Gometis is used for crowd control. Followed by the Spread Glutton Heavy Bowgun. That's Rarity 7 Glutton. It's going to be your best spread damage option. Does a ton of damage. It's really better for solo play in my opinion. And then you have other heavy bowguns that play more niche roles. Like you have the Griffin Blazuka, which is great for Kulve Taroth. You also have the heavy bowguns that you can use ice ammo and thunder ammo. Those are great for Kulve Taroth. Really just the thunder ammo, I would say. You're better off doing sticky Magna-Gometis in stage 4. Yeah, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options. Golden Munchkin says, I've been watching your videos for months and I haven't hit that subscribe button. I did now because YouTube kept Oh, he says I thought I did because YouTube keeps recommending the videos to okay, so he would get recommendations to watch my videos. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Do it to help my ego at least. Gameconomist uses talk. It somehow confuses itself. Feel that way. At the end of a long day, when I talk, it's actually like the quality goes down. I get tired. If you ever been to one of my later night streams, I do not do a good job. This one's kind of a later night stream. It's 6 p.m. Yeah, I do my best streams are in the morning or around lunchtime when I feel like refreshed and I have food in my stomach. Now the real question is, which Pokemon is the best waifu? Oh, cringe. Best waifu, oh my god. Let's get all weird in here. Chester asks, what's the best Kiar dual blades? I'm pretty sure all of them, right? I could be wrong about this. I could have swore somebody told me that pretty much all of the Kiar dual blades are an upgrade to the old dual blades. But I don't take my word on that. I haven't researched it. I agree with your wife about Pokemon Sun Moon. I watched her play. It looked okay. It looked pretty much like the way Pokemon's been for a very long time. It seems kind of like Pokemon games today aren't necessarily made for like old fans. They're made for like new young kids who are just getting into Pokemon. And they have complex mechanics in the game to appeal to old fans, but again, it's mostly to appeal to a young, wide audience. Kiar Daggers Magma sucks. Are the Kiar Daggers Magma the Blast Daggers? Because I'm pretty sure all of the Blast Kiar weapons are bad. Let me know if that's not right, but I'm pretty sure all the Blast ones are bad. Snorlax, Dual Blades. Snorlax, best waifu. Any elemental ones that are rarity 8. Huh. She won't give me the Kiar Strong Arm Ice Charge Blade. I've gotten all the other ones and I'm so close to losing my mind. Yeah, that sucks. Destroyed gaming. Dumb weeb wishing he were Chad. What the hell? What is all this internet speak? Gameconomist, I felt like Sun and Moon was very different from the others. It was also my favorite version so far. I didn't actually play it. I remember I played X and Y a long time ago when those came out, and I didn't finish it. It was the first time I didn't finish a Pokemon game. And the reason I didn't finish it was very simple. I wasn't having fun. So I just didn't finish playing. Feelings hurt to unrecoverable proportion. Is she gonna leave something behind here? Oh, I thought there was something to grab there. I guess not. Since I'm a nice Chad, I won't hurt your feelings anymore, you weeb. What? Who is he talking to? Alright, another track run completed. How do you feel about Kulve Taroth's reward system being the meta method for weapon farming? It's terrible. They need to improve it. I don't care how they improve it, they need to improve it. Umbreon, best waifu, fight me. I'm not just saying that because it's my mascot or anything. How do you feel about Black and White 2? If you played them, of course. I did not play them. I didn't finish Black and White, and then I have not touched a Pokemon game since Pokemon XY. Or no, Pokemon Black and White. Sorry, I said that wrong. Shiny Gardevoir, that Mega Evolve is beautiful. XYZ, love the Pokemon. Sadly, I fainted. A legendary Pokemon rip. Shiny Gardevoir. Oh dear. People are going to start talking about their love for this Pokemon. Deep Vero, Kiara Sword Spark, Sword and Shield. Let's do Sword and Shield. I never touched Sword and Shield. I don't ever do Sword and Shield. I don't know why. See more butts.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Adam asks, thoughts on the Nerg Gamma Armor? Do you think it'll be the meta? I believe the chest piece is okay. Really, a lot of the times when we're talking about armor pieces you're allowed to use, we're usually talking about the chest piece and the coil. And the reason for that is because Draken armor and Teostra Gamma armor use the head, legs, and the arm slot. So with the Nergigante Gamma armor set, you're not going to be using the helmet, the arms, or the legs. It's very unlikely. But the chest and the coil might be used, and if anything, there's a small chance the chest gets used, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll know more about that when it actually comes out. I'll have more to say about that. Fireman says, if you're over 16 and still into Pokemon, you automatically get added to the police watch list. Now, I don't say that. That's not fair. I don't think that's true. Totoro the non-monster says, hey, Gameconomist, could you help out my friend in a ton? He's only HR 48. Is he in the room? Nathan, you mean? I think he meant Nathan. We could probably help Nathan. Well, you know, this group is already in here, so let's finish this run, and then I will try to do a run with Nathan after this, okay? How does that sound? We'll do this run, and then we'll do a run with Nathan. Big Oof says, finally get to play with the... Oh, Big Oof is here. Yeah, okay, cool. So Big Oof... We'll do Big Oof this run, and then Nathan in the next run. Golden Munchkin says, Gameconomist, they could add a weighted reward system to Kulve that increases odds of getting weapons that you don't have. It would keep the idea of Kulve while making it a bit less annoying. I believe somebody told me that this is already true. It's just that it's weighted very lightly. So I'm pretty sure that's already true. Yeah. Where do I begin with my love after with my competitively bred Gardevoir? Oh my Jesus. What do you think about the Zora Gamma set? The Zora Gamma set is especially good for the chest piece and the coil.
At last.
The chest piece, of course, allows you to build Tremor Resist very efficiently in the chest slot. The coil is meta for fighting Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth because it gives you Bombardier, Critical Eye, and 2 empty decoration slots. So it's just very good.
You ready?
Joe Cat intensifies. I haven't seen any of Joe Cat's work ever since he made the terrible guides for the weapons in Monster Hunter. Yeah, he kind of came out of the blue and just did really well, didn't he? Great content creator. I've been wishing for a crossplay. I have lots of friends from PC. We're going to go ahead and push this over here. I don't hear the boulders falling. Oh, there they go. Nice job.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Really should have been using barrel bombs that whole time, but I didn't feel like it. What if I told you Gameconomist isn't a Chad? That's a lie. I am a Chad. I'm as Chad as you could be. Super Chad. You missed one boulder already. No, you missed a boulder. Gameconomist, how can I join your lobby? So Lucas, what you can do is you can join my Discord server, and I always ping everyone when I'm going live and put the session ID in the server. I also add the session ID to the description of the video, so a description of the live stream. So you have 2 ways of knowing. Oh, sorry about that, Pinhead Dave.
My kind of hunter.
Didn't realize you were coming in. Oh. Oh. Oh, good. Grrr, she's so mad. I don't know what the optimal combo with the sword and shield is. I really need to know. Let me up.
You ready?
You ready? No, I'm not ready, Dad. Oh. I didn't fire the cannon. I pushed the button, but it didn't fire. And then it's too late. You're out of time. Boop. I smacked her. What are you gonna do about it? I just want to socialize with people. No, this is not allowed. Everyone look away from each other. Anybody who calls themselves a super chat is anything but that. I on the other hand am a mega chat.
All right.
Let's go ahead and sharpen. Surprised I lost my sharpness. Oh my god, how annoying is that? Oh my gosh, I didn't make it up there either. Alright, whatever. Boop. That is convenient, being able to guard at least. Oh, the neighbor's dog is in my yard. God. I want the dog to take a crap. Nice job. Oh my god, did they really just do that? Let's set the bomb down. Whoa, she shed kind of fast, didn't she? Well, I guess we can go ahead and yeet out of here. Boop. Gameconomist, do you ever use 4-piece Draken versus fire monsters? I avoid it.
Keep looking.
Yeah, I really try to
Don't
avoid
let
it.
up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
Oh, here we are. We'll refresh those items in case we need to use Farcaster again. Intimidator 3 should be a mandatory skill for Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. Nah, you don't need it. You don't need it. My friend uses the Kiar Strongarm King for stages 1 to 3. He says when she's molten, his SAED does 120 on the file damage. I haven't tried the Charge Blade, but it seems fun. You shouldn't be using fire damage against Kulve Taroth ever. She gets absolutely horrendous fire damage hit zones. I didn't know that shield can block. I thought it's just for smashing.
Look.
Yep, the shield can in fact block. Oh, my cat is sitting on my Xbox again. She's gonna break it. We just lost the big oof. He just oofed. We got 2 lives left. That's okay. Can a console player play with the PC player? No, but that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Good work, Fibers.
Good work,
Now
Fibers.
get out there and show us how it's done.
Watch yourself.
Oh, did you just see that? What was that? Oh, that was sexy. Dude. Oh my gosh, I never actually get to land this move on her.
We're the ones to
That's
get it
pretty
done.
fancy. Alright, we gotta break this tail.
Oh my. Oh dear.
That's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Look at that. Easy mount. I will show you the way. That's relevant again with the Sonic movie. I saw in one of your videos you advocating for cross-platform, but what about the people that hack their items on PC? Do you think it's unfair to make console players put up with that? Just because it's a non-competitive game, I don't really... it's annoying. I mean, Capcom could probably find a way to get rid of hacks entirely, I guess. That would make it feel better. Can we KO her too? Oh, I can't believe that didn't reach. I'm so tired of the short range on the sword and shield. It's so ridiculous. Wait, is the tail broken? I forgot. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, and it's broken. Nice job, everyone. Nice clean run. Oops. That was actually pretty cool, the jump attack. I know you guys were watching that. That was nice. That was doing a decently fair amount of damage, I thought. Definitely helps. Oop, let's go ahead and carve this. Ahmed Mohammed says, I just need friends. You could be friends with me, Ahmed. We're all friends. The only... Of course, the one time I play with Gameconomist, I cart. That's how it goes. Next run, Switch Axe? We could do Switch Axe next. I actually think Switch Axe does a great job, by the way, guys. Gameconomist, if Capcom don't do a Roblox collab, then I'm out of this Minecraft Christian server. I actually would love to see a Minecraft collab. Could you imagine fighting the Ender Dragon in Monster Hunter World? I would do that in a heartbeat. And they could have like a they could have a Minecraft bow and the diamond sword be part of the collab. Could you even imagine that? That would be amazing. Be awesome. How's it going, Nabil? Nabil? Thanks for joining the stream. We're at 2 hours, but we're going to keep going today, actually, because we're just waiting for Game of Thrones to come out. Monster Hunter World should do a Dark Souls collaboration where we fight Midir. That would be terrific. I would be down for that. I'm a big fan of Dark Souls. Alright, let's see what our rewards are.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, she says. Will I get a new weapon, finally? Probably not. I have zero expectations at this point. Nope. Of course not. Nope. 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 I never get any new weapons. It's like, why would someone keep playing this? This is ridiculous. Gameconomist, I'd like to see a Metroid collab when we fight Ridley and Meta Ridley. That would be interesting. They could, I don't know if that would happen, though. Same with, like, a Zelda collaboration. I don't feel like it's going to happen because, ironically, the only console that Monster Hunter World isn't on is the Nintendo console. So I really don't think Nintendo would be down with that. So I don't think we're going to see any Nintendo collaborations. Grab our forager build. And we'll empty our items out. And we'll get started.
Oh, that reminds me.
Just don't reset the game. Not that hard to grasp. I don't know what you guys are talking about there. Hunter disconnected mid-hunt. Oh, that sucks. That's not fun. Gameconomist, there is a Zelda bow collab in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think that Nintendo and Monster Hunter have done a lot together probably, especially since a lot of the games have been with Nintendo, but ironically, Monster Hunter World's not on the Nintendo Switch, so it's kind of like, it's like they flipped them the bird or something almost, and I doubt Nintendo's going to be throwing on any collaborations because of that. It could happen, I just don't think it will. Rudy's like, if you can't deal with a bit of RNG, why play a game centered around it? Okay, Rudy. James Dice says, on the Monster Hunter games on the Nintendo platform, had Nintendo Mario Palico armor. Yeah, that makes sense. Distorted Colors. If the stream hits 100 likes, you'll get a free PS Socks, P Socks 1 with your purchase of Monster Hunter World. What? Can you cross-platform PlayStation 4 and Xbox? That would be nice, but you can't. Alright, and here we go. How many runs have we done, I wonder?
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
Oh, that was cool.
You
Oh,
ready?
looked like that was technically a bit faster. Running along, grabbing these mushrooms. Boop.
You can do this. Over here.
Odo Garen Laird armor when? That's right, we should have
I'm
had it.
ready.
I think Capcom intentionally did not give it to us. I have a very good suspicion they're going to eventually give it to us. I suspect they're saving it for Iceborne, to be honest. Boop. With P-Sox 1, you can cross-platform with GameCube and Soulja Boy console. Didn't he get in trouble for that? I'm trying to remember. He got in trouble. Nintendo did like a cease and desist on him or something like that. God, that was dumb. Name your favorite waifu in Monster Hunter. Favorite waifu? Kulve Taroth. I don't know. It's a silly question. Favorite waifu? Definitely the Gajalaka chieftain. Or waifu.
Look!
He's in an abusive relationship with Kulve at the moment. Take this scattered gold chip. It is 6:37. We have another hour and 20 minutes before Game of Thrones comes out. When will it come out? Can't break Kulve's horns on my own, so I need help, please. That's right, you do need people to help you break Kulve Taroth's horns. It's a group effort. Gameconomist, are there any meta weapons you still need from Kulve on PlayStation 4? Yeah, all of them. 100% of them. My feeling when nobody picks Black Diablos as their waifu. Is she giving you consent? I have a written agreement to consent to be hunted. Oh, I missed a footprint. Let's grab that. Looks like I might have missed an actual thing over here as well. I did, I see it. And let's catch up with Kulve. She's getting away. Not having the last member really affected how that went down, huh? Oh, that's a footprint. Let's grab that. She's gone in there. That means she's popped out on the other side. When will we have an arena stream? Will people actually watch an arena stream? I'm a little worried people won't watch it. One of the other problems is I don't actually need to play arena on either the Xbox or the PC. Our expectations will really be subverted when the Night Queen comes out of nowhere to kill Arya. Oh dear. Yeah, there's been... Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I feel like this last season has been a bit SJW. There's... Well, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Don't want to reveal things in Game of Thrones Season 8. That's just how I feel, though. Not a fan of... I'm not a fan of modern day writers for movies and TV shows. They're all kind of crap. They're all like weird and political. How's it going, Yonakuni? Thanks for joining the stream. Did he just mount her? That's not good. Hunter, you should hop off. Oh, my cats are fighting. He's going to extend... Yeah, he's going to extend how long she's fighting. Okay, good. She should be leaving now, right? I wish you luck in future streams. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Ahmed? I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Alright. We are ready for a damage run. Now, I would really, if we could get, who was it? I'm trying to remember. Nate? Was it Nate? We're trying to get Nate in. I think it was Nathan, right? I think it was Nathan. Alright, so let's see. I can't remember his name. It is Nathan. And is he on quest? Nathan's on quest. So let's go grab our bugs out at the trade yard real fast. I'm just here to say thanks to Oni-chan. Oni-chan. How many bugs will I have in my garden? What are you guys talking about? What the heck? Alright, let's run over to our garden.
Hey.
Going to the trade yard for the farm. What a peasant. Gotta get those god bugs up. Alright, and now we're going to return to the gathering hub. Baka? No one wants to join me when I fight Kulve Taroth. Are you on PlayStation 4? Maybe you're not sure how the... Ahmed, maybe you don't understand how she's fought. I'm trying to figure out how new you are to the game. To get a team going for Kulve Taroth, you have to be in a session. You want to be in a session of 16 people. So you can't, like, fire an SOS flare. Not sure why he's having trouble. Let's do... What do we have next? Longsword could be done. Dual blades could be done. Here's charge blade. Here's bow. Yeah, I don't use the bow that often, do I? Why don't we have a bow run? Oh, what is this build I went with, though? Is this a bad build? I don't know about this build.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so is Nathan here? Hold on. Player list. Nathan's still in quest. Should we wait for them to come back? They might be back now. Let's see if they're back.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, Nathan's still out. We'll wait. Why not? See if anyone sees this in time. I hate actually the arm wrestle because your hand gets tired playing the arm wrestle. Everyone running by. Oh, we have a challenger. What button do I push? Is it B or A? I think it was B. Oh, I got him. Woohoo!
Hi.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Sin to get back. Honestly, they could just come back. I mean, the pursuit level's high enough, basically. Let's see who wins this next one. Omen versus a player whose name I can't read. The yellow kitty cat. Oh, Omen gets kicked. Makina versus... Is that Pinhead Dave? I can't tell. I think that's Pinhead Dave versus Makina. Oh, oh, Pinhead Dave wins. Pinhead Dave's like, I won one. I'm out of here. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a rematch. Best out of 3. Oh, did he back off? Who's gonna win? Oh. Oh, look at the struggle. Oh, it's tied now. It's 1-1. Omen's like, I agree. Is Pinhead gonna go in for a third? Oh, it is. It's okay. Here it is. This is a tiebreaker, everyone. Who will win? Who will lose? Makina or Pinhead Dave? Ultimate arm wrestling champion right here. And Sin's back. Oh, Makina earns his honor back. Let's go ahead and I should say that I want Sin. Is that his name, Sin? Wait, what is his name again? Let's go to the player list. It's Nathan. Nathan. I don't know why I was saying Sin. So I'm going to say Nathan's name. And then I'm going to post. Alright. Who are we going to get? Who are you going to call? There's Hunter, there's Big Oof. And Pinhead Dave was the last one to join. Sorry, Pinhead Dave. We want Nathan. Assuming he's still here and interested in playing. He's over here. Oh, there he is. We actually have 3 of the lowest leveled players together. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll actually play a more serious build. Something I'm a little more familiar with. Let's go ahead and play with the light bowgun build. Oh, what did I actually go with? That's not sticks. I'm gonna change this actually. It's not the build I was intending. That's Kiara Blitz Thunder. There it is, Emperor Shell Sticks. That's the build I want. Alright, good luck everyone. Hey, let's see what everyone's bringing, just out of fun. Hunter has Devil's Crush. He's got the health boost. Big Oof has Diablos Tyrannus. It's a good, wait, that's a Charge Blade. I don't actually know if it's that good. Health, and he's wearing the Geralt set. I see. And he doesn't have any part break, which is going to be the biggest problem with his, oh, and his weapon's called Sin. This is why I was confused on this other one. This guy, his build's kind of all over the place, and he doesn't have health boost. So, Nathan, if I was going to give you advice, my advice would be either put 3 health charms into your build, not health charms, health decorations into your build. They're called vitality decorations, or bring the health boost charm. There's a very good chance we actually lose this fight because you guys are at high risk of dying. Do your best not to die. Like, take your time on attacking her. Don't rush it. I'll try not to die too. I'll be the one to cause us to wipe probably. That's my luck. But yeah, so you're playing with the set that's not really going to absorb her attacks, and you're missing the health boost. There's a very good chance we wipe this run. Your best thing to do is to just be real careful. Ahmed asks, when is the next stream? Probably tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time.
Reminds me
Okay, I already ate.
time.
We don't
Now get
have
out
well, I don't know, maybe somebody else got it. Feline insurance.
You ready?
Have you seen the animated Monster Hunter videos? Like something about Monster Hunter World? No, I have not. She's already too far forward. Will this land anyways? Let's see.
See you around, buddy.
No, it won't. Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough for now. What are we doing this from? Is it Pursuit 5? If you guys are watching the stream, the Hunter, Big Oof, and Nathan, the trick to this run is going to be the trick is going to be that nobody dies. This is going to be really important.
Look!
Oops, guess we should have dropped these. That's okay, we can still drop them for damage. Yeah, the trick is going to be that nobody can die. As long as nobody dies, we should be okay, but if you die, we could be in trouble. She's going to start walking forward pretty soon. I missed. Can you imagine? There we go. I missed that shot. It was supposed to hit her on the horns. Gameconomist, Simone gave the first dislike. Should we celebrate or burn a building? Is it Simone or Simon? Alright, we did good. We landed a lot of the shots. We're going to run over here. You guys want to come over here as fast as you can.
You can do this.
This is where she's going to pop out of.
Over here.
I'm ready.
I think they are a little confused, our teammates. Because I only see Big Oof here.
My kind of hunter.
Alright, we'll jump up here. I don't know if she's going to yell yet. I don't think she is. Which means we got to get here fast. Oh, there she goes. She is yelling now. Take it back.
You ready?
Alright guys, so just be careful. In stage 2 and stage 3, you definitely don't want to die because those are actually easy stages. She's not that challenging. And it's really in stage 4 where she's challenging. So we want to make it into stage 4 with all of our lives left over. That's really important here. The trick in stage 2 and stage 3 is to make sure that she's done using a move before you go in for an attack. make sure she's not shooting the beam at you. And if she's using one of her fire attacks, where she spits at the ground a whole bunch of lava, you need to get out of that fire attack as soon as possible. Just run away from it. You gotta see her winding it up and run like crazy. Also, I noticed she's not glowing, so we're not gonna get good damage on part breaking.
Proceed with caution.
Okay, that's what I thought. Horns are coming off. We'll get these. So the point is to chip the horns. So once the horns are chipped, we don't have to do anything. So the horns are chipped. I thought that would happen fast. I was kind of confident in that. Is she gonna turn red? No, she's not turning red yet. Oh, that was a waste. I don't need to do damage to her horns. So my job, like you guys, is to not die. I'm going to try and not die. Also, you guys, another important issue, do not mount Kulve Taroth early. You do not want to mount her early. I was just thinking about the fact that Hunter did that. The only time you should be mounting Kulve Taroth is in stage 4. Make sure you don't mount her here.
Together.
Alright, everyone's still alive so far. Whoa! Is she glowing now? Alright, so he says we've gotten enough of the gold. What we gotta do now is we gotta break all of her parts off at once before she digs. That's the next part to this. Oh, Big Oof. Careful there. He's good. She hasn't dug in a while, so we might... It's possible to do it. I see both of her legs are up. Ah, she still hit me. This could be dangerous. Just after Nathan. Ooh. Barely getting out of there in time. Moving a lot. We're having trouble getting enough damage on her because her mantle's not red. But continue to not die, guys, because if we bring her into stage 3, she's actually very easy to strip in stage 3. So if we just get her to stage 3, we'll be fine. She's about to go, actually. Yeah, she's about to go to stage 3 right now. Alright, so in stage 3, what we want to do is we want to drop all 3 of the boulders on her. If we can do that, then we're definitely going to be able to strip her mantle off. Oh, there's that lava.
Look!
Alright, nice and easy. I'm gonna go for this arm first. Wow, still in break. Whoa, she must have had so much health in this arm. Alright, so we need to bring her to the back of the room now.
All right.
Oh, her mantle finally turning red too. Yeah, we're going to the back of the room now, everyone.
Watch yourself.
Oh, she shed. No problem.
Watch yourself.
Alright, and just be careful in stage 4. She has a lot of deadly attacks. In my opinion, one of the attacks that gets people the most is when she stands up on her hind legs and she puts down a big strip of fire that goes in a straight line all the way across the map. I feel like a lot of people die to that one.
Good work, Fivers. Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Show me the slice ammo. We do need to break her tail first. Make sure that we break her tail. Oh, I didn't realize I had another shot. Nathan is hurt. Careful there. Trying to see what I can craft and can't craft. Looks like I can't craft stick ammo.
Watch yourself.
So there's a KO. Oh, he wants to do that. Alright, there she is, Fury.
We're the ones to
We're the
get
ones
it
to
done.
get it done.
Oh my. Oh dear.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put on my fireproof mantle now. I see a Singer Bomb here. Wow, I missed almost all 3 shots. Oh, okay. So we lost Nathan. That's what I was a little worried about. I'm about to get hurt. Oh, I'm dead too? She one-shot me. It's because I reloaded. I reloaded at the beginning of her move and she actually managed... Oh, tail's broken. Good, good, good. Alright, so I'm over here. Let's switch builds actually, because I'm over here. Stay alive, guys. We got 1 life left. Stay alive. It's not a rush. It's not a rush to kill her. We actually have a lot of time left on her horns. So focus more on not making any risky moves. Wow, she got me while I was reloading the slice ammo. I must have bad reload speeds. Well, I do have a bad reload speed. I don't have any feline insurance, so I'm just going to head over now. I should have just swapped over to a stage 4 build. I shouldn't have kept using my Styx bowgun build. It's a bad move. Not very smart of me. Grab a chill shroom. We'll have a cool drink. Why not? Remember, guys, don't worry about damaging her right now. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Worry about staying alive. Ah, that's too bad. It's because we only have 1 life left. It's not worth it. Alright. Nice try, everyone. Nice try. I'm going to guess the other team's already got it. What are we at? We're at 7 o'clock. Actually, now's probably a good time to wrap the stream up. I've got about 50 minutes left before Game of Thrones comes out. We did get some rewards, I guess. We did break her tail there. So you should get a few rewards, like 2 or 3 maybe. What do you get? Oh, 1. That's bad. That's okay. What did I get? Maybe I'll still get something. Nah, of course not. Let's go ahead and sell them. That's how it goes. Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys joining the stream. Oh, you know what we should do, actually? You guys can keep playing Kulve if you want. I'm gonna go down to the trade yard. I think that there's a gold print. Joke's on you, I'm in China. What? So, I think that there's a gold print to earn, and I might take a look into that. Or did I already earn it? I might have done it last night when I wasn't streaming. Ah, I can't believe she got me while I was reloading that light bowgun. All I had to do was head back to camp and pick an actual good build for stage 4. Because what I was doing was what I normally do with the light bowguns is I have a stage 2-3 light bowgun build. You know, I use it to strip her mantle, and then it's like, I kind of use a mediocre build in stage 4 because I have slice ammo still, right? Nope. I should have gone back to camp and gotten an actual good build.
Hello, Fivel.
It's being lazy. And I got whipped for it. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's the gold Wyverian print right there. Or gold Wyvern print. We're good. Looks like I already had it done.
Hey.
Dest Blackout goes, I'm almost home, Gameconomist. Don't do this to me. Well, the problem, Dest Blackout, is I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours. So I think now's a good time to stop streaming. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out, guys. Sorry, Dest Blackout. I'll probably be on tomorrow. Very, very, very likely. Probably be on about 1 p.m. Central. That's usually the time I manage to stream. Unless I'm busy posting a different video to YouTube. Alright? So thanks for joining, everyone. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys tomorrow.